Comedy Central, which doesn't produce much now, didn't produce much back then either. It was before the heyday of Comedy Central. We were before, like, they would produce a lot of stuff, and now they don't produce much anymore. But it was co-owned by Viacom and Warner Brothers. They'd merged the Comedy Channel and the Ha Network, and neither side wanted any responsibility for what happened on that network. So we got essentially no notes from the network on the show. Ken Alterman, who was our the exec at the network for us, very nice. He really liked what we were doing, but nobody like censored us. There was only one show where we wanted to do something and they wouldn't let us do it. I mean, there were things I hoped they would stop me from saying. Because again, if we thought it was funny, we would put it in, and I'd come up on a line going, oh fuck, I have to say this now. And like people I know will see it. Like the lines in one of the history classes, you say, how did
Martin Luther King die?
No, whatever happened to Martin Luther King? And I go, nobody knows. Ask me what happened to JFK.
And what happened to JFK?
Fidel Castro dressed up as Marilyn Monroe and gave him a dose of the clap so bad it blew the back of his head off. But then we had one episode where you wanted to find out about your inner beauty. You wanted to win a beauty contest, and to do that you had to be beautiful on the inside too. And to do that you had to help other people. But there was someone worse off than you, and there was no one worse off than you for you to help. And so you finally come into class or something, and you came and he goes, and you found an albino and a dwarf.
Oh, right, the albino and dwarf.
Yes. Okay, and your character goes, I have an albino and a dwarf. And the albino guy, the actor who was an albino, we have him, he steals the dwarf and runs away because he's also insane. And they said, you cannot have anyone on camera say, stop, help, that albino stole my dwarf. And we said, really, that's the line? You know the shit we've said for the festival? Yeah, so we had to change it to a hobo and a madman. That madman stole my hobo. We had to fire the two actors we had hired to play the part.
I'm guessing they didn't get a lot of work.
I don't know.
How do we know?
I'd watch that show. I'd watch that show.